Hello, all. Welcome to the show. Early start today. We've got a kind of a hard out time, so had to start a little early. I'm actually glad we're starting a little early. You know that feeling like where you're like, am I getting sick or something? Is something coming on? Like you feel that, like your head, your throat. I kind of have that feeling for the last hour. So I'm like, I hope it's nothing, but who knows?
I don't love that, Mike.
I know. I don't either.
Do you take Zicam at the first hint of a cold?
No, I should have.
I did it this time, and I swear it nipped it right in the bud.
What's the one that the word is the teacher mate came up with?
Airborne.
Yeah. I've done that before, but I think I have some of that Zicam or whatever you're talking about.
I bought some a couple weeks ago when I wasn't feeling like I was feeling great.
Yeah.
Zicam. Just sitting here. You just take a couple schnots up the nose, and you're good to go.
Yeah.
Hey, do you guys remember a couple weeks ago we were talking? Craig, you might not have been here, but Mike, we were talking about stuff that we put in our dad's casket.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that?
That was a fucking weird change, but sure.
I'm glad I missed it.
I'm gonna draw a connection.
In there?
I'm gonna draw a connection. So I asked my sisters like what some of the stuff that was in there, and the only things they could remember were this picture I drew, a golf club, and nose spray.
Did your dad like nose spray?
I guess my dad was like addicted to nose spray.
Really?
Yeah.
It is so funny you said that because I was talking to my mother-in-law not too long ago, and she made some crack about saline spray, and I said, "Who the hell uses saline spray?" She goes,
"Lots of people.
I use it every day."
Yeah.
I'm like, "What?" So I went out and bought some.
Yeah.
I just bought some
salt
too.
water.
Right, but it just in the wintertime you get so dry, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's probably year round where you live, Mike. But
yeah, no, it's not too bad.
No,
but no.
When you have your forced air on in a cold weather city,
yeah,
it can be brutal.
Oh yeah, I get it bad. Dry skin, diabetics. You know.
Yep.
We get bad dry skin. So yeah, it's hard. How am I supposed to get work done now? God damn it. Sorry. It was either this or not have a full team or not do a show.
I think people like the early surprise.
Yeah. You think so?
I do.
Lot to get to.
What?
You think?
Like what?
Quite a bit. I figured we'd
Like
start. I figured we'd start and have a smaller conversation about the move the Lions made. Today, just like get that out of the way. I mean, that broke this afternoon.
Did I break that news to you guys?
You did.
You
actually. You're great about that. I don't know if you like I probably would have bumped into that within an hour, but if I'm not paying attention, it's great when you text me stuff that I'm not aware of.
Yeah.
Because some people will text me 4 days from now.
You wouldn't know, but I thought maybe 3G would know.
I had just been running around when I saw your phone. The phone.
3G. What are your like hours?
9 to 5. I'm here 9 to Central Time.
Okay.
So we're all 3 different time zones.
Yeah, which is super fun for Mike.
You know, but
it's super fun.
He loves it. What time is it out there right now? Noon?
It's 1 o'clock.
It's 1 o'clock. Oh, so you don't do this.
So I half the year I'm 3 hours behind you guys, and then for 6 months I'm 2 hours behind Amy. So yeah, it's confusing. That's why I always, whenever I talk to you guys, I always go Eastern time stamp because I found that
the normal time zone.
Dude, yeah, it is the normal time zone. This is bullshit. So all work is lost for the rest of the afternoon. Yeah, sorry about that. What are you saying, Greg?
Oh, everyone look at Greg's socket thing.
72 cents right there.
Yeah.
I drove by Menards and I'm like, I'm pulling in. Now I got to get a sponsor for it.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes, you need a wall socket sponsor. What?
I was
wall plate sponsor.
Yeah, brought to you. But I was gonna look for a sticker, but I couldn't find one to put on there.
Yeah, get your eggplant. You like using the eggplant emoji a lot. You should just put an eggplant sticker back there.
That's kind of your thing. I give that to you. I'm reserving the eggplant for you, Mike.
Holy shit! I see an outlet cover.
What's that?
Just use like a dry erase marker, and then you can.
All I have is the permanent.
Yeah, there you go. No, going back to that, Amy, I love when you text me stuff because it's relevant. For years, I've gotten stuff like 4 days from now, someone will text me and be like, dude, David Montgomery's not a lion. You're like, yeah, I know. It's that.
Yes.
Yeah, people all over it.
Good haul for him. I'm pretty happy about it. Nothing against him, but running backs' legs fall off after about 5 or 6 years. And I thought we were seeing that some last year.
And I think too, like Gibbs has drawn away from him so much in terms of being an RB1. It's to the point where if he's not on the field, you're like, what the fuck's going on?
Right. What are you doing?
Why is Jameer all in the name of like getting him touches? Right. You know, he's to the point now where he's an RB1 that he just needs a legit backup that we can throw in there every once in a while. We don't need like a RB1 duo, you know.
And you don't and here's what'll happen. Gibbs will go down with an injury.
Shut the fuck up, you
Does it always happen, Mike?
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming.
Does it always happen, Mike? You trade a guy.
Jameer, I'm sorry that this bald-headed asshole just put that out into the
No, they're going to draft one. They're going to draft a running back.
Ball.
In the best case scenario, you've only got 3, maybe 4 more years with Gibbs, although he hasn't been injured.
And you just wished a fucking injury on one of them. So thanks, asshole.
He does. I didn't wish anything.
In fairness, it wasn't so much a wish as just like, yep, I've seen this movie before.
You trade your solid backup, and you get more. But that's the modern NFL. You just don't have the money to keep 2 backs.
And in the 4th round, you got a 4th rounder, you got a 7th rounder for him, and you got Juice Scruggs, a lineman.
Never heard of
Juice.
Yeah, Juice. The Juice is loose. So, anytime you can get a lineman, a couple picks, 4th rounders is where you're getting running backs anyways.
Right.
So if you want to go get a guy, you have your obvious one. You have him, and you're going to have to pay him. It's been fun. The whole Sonic and, the Hedgehog duo. That's been
Sonic
great.
And Knuckles.
Yeah, Sonic and Knuckles. Thank you. I subscribe to the Bill Walsh philosophy. He was famous for this, which was trade him 1 year early.
Yep.
Always. And people, I remember as a young kid, Niner fan, just like, Jerry Rice, what? Joe Montana, what? Like getting rid of these guys, Ronnie Lott, Roger Craig. And it's like, yeah, he knew. Get rid of them a year before you think you'll get something for him, which the Lions just did. And Greg's right, too, about running backs. They've got the shortest, I think, outside of, specialty positions. I think they've got the shortest careers in the league.
They barely get pensions most of the time because you got to play 3.5 years.
3 years average.
Yeah, and I never thought of it before because back in the day, Barry was durable. He did 10 years. Emmett did 12 years. They used to tote the rock and be good like Riggins back in the day.
Oh,
this doesn't happen anymore. And the Lions got lucky with Gibbs. He went from being a solid draft pick to being a superstar. If you look around the league, there's a lot of no-name running backs who get the job done. It's a passing league now, We're just lucky that we have the elite running back.
If you have a good O-line, your running back's going to do decent, whoever it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Especially with the passing game like the Lions have. You got, there's so many people you have to keep an eye on that, they're lucky. They'll get a solid backup. I'm not concerned about it. I'm bummed that Montgomery's got to go, but he was also making noise behind the scenes. He wanted to play.
I love that.
Yeah. What was up with that over the weekend? Jeremy Fowler tweeted something about him pushing for a trade out of Detroit, and then Montgomery tweeted back, "Damn, DMO told you that?" ? That's not some like young lingo, right? Did he mean to type "Who told you that"?
Demo? Is that Montgomery, right?
Damn
Montgomery.
Damn No, he typed that. He wrote on X as a reply.
He's being a smartass saying you didn't talk to me.
Oh, damn, Demo told you that. Okay.
Yeah. That's Montgomery. And players are historic liars. They don't want to be the bad guy. So he was making noise about being traded. Campbell and Holmes knew it because if you saw their last press conferences, you could tell they knew.
Why would he want to be traded? Is it a money thing or a playing time thing?
He's got 1 year left on his contract, and if he doesn't play, he doesn't get another contract.
Yeah.
You know, the next contract for him, if he did the same thing he did this year, was a big fat nothing.
Yeah. Well,
based on age, he's got to go have a big year, but he won't. This is Jamal Williams. Jamal had that huge year where he scored like 17 touchdowns,
Yeah.
Broke a record.
and you never heard from him again.
yeah. Yep.
You know?
Yep.
So 1 year, trade him 1 year early.
But a lot of those were 1 yard touchdowns. And it was
Yeah.
just like, stop.
Which
Don't give me
Barry
this
couldn't
20.
do.
You had 20 1 yard touchdown runs. Like, just
Yeah.
stop.
Which
Yeah.
Barry couldn't do.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. But Barry had, so
wasn't
many
his thing.
40-yard
Right.
touchdown runs, and
That wasn't his
Williams
thing.
didn't have any of those. No, it all comes down, like, let's be honest, the offensive productivity all comes down to offensive line. Your quarterback looks like an all-pro. Your running backs look like all pros. Your tight ends, receiver, it all works when you've got an offensive line. Think about Shanahan in Denver or his kid in San Francisco, where they're just plug and play
Right.
running backs. It's like, oh my God, these guys, this another 1,000-yard back, 1,200, and it's like you'd never heard of him. It's like, yeah, because game plan and offensive line play gets the best out of these guys. So if the Lions are going to fix what ailed them last year, it's going to start with that offensive line, and then everything else should fall into place. So it sucks to see him go. I know he's a fan favorite, and people are bummed, but
Yeah.
Well, we had originally, when I texted you, thought that it was just a 5th round pick, and I had said, kind of seems like he's worth more than that. Then
4th.
Yeah, it was 4th, and then the other things you
Mhm.
mentioned. So
I'll
that's
take
good.
either 4th or 5th because they're going to get a running back at that spot that is going to be productive behind.
Yeah,
him.
I think so.
God forbid if he can stay healthy another year, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And we wish him the best. Obviously, he came in and played a huge role. Had a couple really big years. He's, for the most part, healthy. I think he was banged up. Was it last year he got banged up a little bit and missed some time? But yeah. But he's been steady, solid. So wish him well.
But
He's
like seriously,
going to the
I would get
Texans.
irritated last year when Gibbs
too.
was not in the game. It was like, what the
Yeah.
fuck are we doing?
Me
Yeah.
too. Totally.
Like
Yeah.
we don't. It's because that it's not. It's all because he needs to get touches, and they need to justify him. And so
Well, they were doing like series, right? Isn't that what they did? That was kind of frustrating. Where it was like,
yeah,
it's 3rd and fucking 1.
Exactly.
Put your horse in there now.
Exactly.
But it was like, no, this is a Gibbs drive, and you're like,
right.
yeah, that kind of thing was frustrating. But that's coaching. That's not them.
Yeah.
So, anyway, anything else going on in the world?
No, actually, I don't
haven't
think
heard
we
anything.
could probably wrap it up now.
Yeah. I have been doing nothing all weekend.
Yeah. So, Greg, I guess you asked Amy and I don't know, 3 weeks ago. So, we going to war with Iran?
Well, I knew it
Yes,
after
the
the
answer is
Olympics.
yes.
You knew after the Olympics that it was going to go. That it's
Yeah,
going to
and
pop off, as
I
the
think-
kids are saying.
I think the there was a photo circulating maybe a week or two ago of the army guys getting like steak and lobster like before, and they're all like, oh yeah, this usually happens right before we find out some news. They usually give us a pretty good meal.
Yeah. Before breaking the bad news, like,
Right.
well, you're going away for a little while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's interesting because I knew something was up. I didn't know when,
Mhm.
but I think we all knew something was going to go on. But the amount of fake news that you see on Twitter,
Fake news.
where people are just taking video game content, posting it and saying, U.S. had 2 jets shot down this morning.
Yeah.
And literally, you cannot, please don't believe a word you see.
Dude,
on X.
it's so bad, and it's going to get worse. You're able now to take those clips and be like, hey, Grok, is this real? Like, I just firmly believe we're going to get to a time where you're just not going to be able to tell what's real, what's not.
We're
Yeah,
there.
we
use
might
Grok
be there
all the time. I just ask Grok, is this real?
Yeah.
Because like,
but Grok's not always right.
No, because it's basically taking what it gets off the internet. I'll give you an example. Did we or did we not shoot up that school on accident? Was that us, or was that the Republican Guards misfired rocket?
That's what I heard. The
I
latter.
heard both. Then I Googled it today. And put it into Grok or put it into Poly. They're not saying whose bullet or whose missile that was yet. Because
Yeah.
I swear over the weekend, all I saw was, nope, that was a misfired Republican Guard missile. And now they're not saying again.
Well, I think it probably is going to end up being, it depends where you live and it depends what you want it to be.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
Totally. Yeah. Once the story hits the news cycle and it's gone, like it's over. Now it is what it is. You believe what you want to believe. So,
Yeah.
you know, I don't want to sound like Trump can do no wrong ever. You know, like I don't want to be that guy, but I don't know. For some reason, I've had this overwhelming feeling like I trust this guy more than I trust other administrations. I
agree.
Yeah, because I don't think he wants to go to war.
No,
That's not
I don't
something he
either.
wants to do.
I don't even call it a war. This is just an ass. This is just belt to ass, and we'll be done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think 4 to 5 weeks is what he's claiming now? 5 weeks potentially.
I feel I'm worried that these people are not going to rise up because they got slaughtered last time. So what they got to do is break the back of the Republican Guard, because those are the guys who are going to kill people. And if those, but what you've been to Metro Music Cafe in downtown Royal Oak back in the day, right?
Sure.
Well, what happened every night that it sent everyone home?
Yeah.
Well, there would be a fight between factions from Dearborn.
Yeah.
Well, what you have now is these guys have the green light to just start firing bombs and shooting shit.
Yeah.
They're not going to back down till they're slaughtered. I mean, it's no different than Royal Oak on a Friday night back in the day.
Well, I don't know, man. I saw Trump saying like, we've killed Khomeini, it's your country now, Iran, stand up and take your country. And it's like, okay, that sort of just means like, okay, the biggest bully, just fucking take control of this country. I hear that. And it's like, okay, I saw how that worked out in Chaz and Chop in Seattle. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if it's that simple.
I think you're going to see the U.S. bring the Shah's son back, interim, and set up elections. I think that's what's probably going to happen. They're trying to get it back to the 50s.
70s, early 70s.
Yeah, when it was, well, before that, it was even a better democracy. Before.
Yeah, but the 70s, there were early 70s with chicks in bikinis and stuff.
It was a resort. Everyone went there, to act like they were in Florida. But
yeah,
I think what you'll see is they're going to put somebody in there, and then have elections. Oh, who's this guy? Who's this guy?
Ass. I don't know.
No idea. No idea.
Belt to ass.
It's belt to
killing
ass.
civilians. Bitch. Yeah, you mean war?
Ass.
Wait, have we killed civilians?
Well, I think he's probably talking about the school.
But the school, we don't know who did it yet, jackhole.
Hence my comment that I made earlier.
Right.
People are going to believe who they want to believe. The people who are against
lib. Why is he here?
Exactly. Libs are going to blame Trump. We're all going to tell ourselves, whether it's probably generally true or not, that it wasn't us. That's going to be the story over here. The story over there is going to be another reason to hate America because we did it. So everyone's going to believe what they want to believe.
Right. Right.
And
this is belt to ass. It's not a war, and we're not.
It is belt to ass.
It is.
I honestly believe that
I have
too,
I have a button and mine's
Iraq.
bigger.
Yep.
Mine works.
Yeah, and I mean they've been clear. They would have killed Trump years ago if they could have.
And they kill our civilians all the time. Sorry, I can't muster up a good cry for people from the Middle East right now. I mean, it's been going on for years. They didn't do anything about it,
and they seem generally happy.
Yeah, they're very happy. They liked the belt to the ass.
Yeah, I worry about that one because. Only because, and I've seen those videos and, people celebrating and all that. And then I first thought is that fake? Is that real? I'm sure it's real. But can you imagine what the streets in America would look like if some
Right.
foreign government took Trump out.
Right.
Like knowing what we know about people around here
Yeah,
and their
it's a
hatred
great
for
point.
Trump, like they would. And so if you went, this is what they wanted in America
Right.
to take. So those types of things, I don't think it's the same thing, but I know, like, I want to be careful about, this is how everybody feels.
But Trump's not
because
killing people in American streets. You know what I mean? He's not slaughtering them by the tens of thousands.
I bet Mega Crimson host thinks that Trump is doing that.
Trump's killing people in the streets?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he killed our lesbian poet and a nurse, a nurse.
Oh, did you see the obit for Kameni? On the watch. Oh, they gave a glowing obit. Yeah.
Dude, do you have it?
I'll find it. It's so good. And it's so predictable.
Yeah. Are you guys worried about attacks in this country? No. I guess that we're on high alert for attacks here. Like, well, yeah, you import the third world all over the country, you know. Wouldn't be surprised. I
am confident in, hopefully these are not my famous last words. I'm confident in our current defense system that we're not going to let anything happen here. I feel confident under Trump and his leadership. If it were Biden, I'd feel way different.
Yeah, but I don't know what they can do. I know Hegseth is talking like that. We're ready for this. We've seen these types of folks before. The American people can rest assured that we're vigilant on that. Talking about potential for
what do you mean you don't know what they can do? They have shit. They monitor fucking everything. You know, they've got shit ready to go in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I hope so, but it seems like you need to do something.
Write it on the cover.
Do anything about it. You know what I mean? What is this about to ask, Greg?
Right here.
Write it on the cover. Belt to ass. B2A. B2A.
Yeah. Yeah. No, we've just seen so many stories over the years where it's like, oh my God, all the signs were there of this coming, whether it's a school shooter or a terrorist attack, but nothing's ever done. So maybe that's what, you know what I'm saying? So maybe that's what he means is like, hey, yeah, we're vigilant. We're on this. Although you had the guy in Austin over the weekend.
Oof, yikes. Not good.
Yeah.
Property of Allah.
Yeah.
No, it's not backwards. It's what this does. So I got to write it backwards. I can't do that.
You're not going to be able to do that.
No,
it's like when they pull you over hammered and they're like, say your alphabet backwards. You're like, dude.
You're like that federal judge.
Yeah. There's a couple twos in there.
A, B, 2, A, C.
So so who was this guy? I mean, in Diagne, like, dude, what are you doing here? What are we doing? Property of Allah, popping off. Some Senegalese immigrant, naturalized U.S. citizen, later applied for asylum. He was naturalized in 2013, asylum in 2016. Fox News got a photo of him armed, wearing a hoodie with the phrase property of Allah. A Quran was found in his vehicle. He was also wearing an undershirt that had an Iranian flag on it. That, according to Bill Malusian from Fox News. God, these comments.
Mike, just keep reading the story. Just keep reading the story.
You can't. Oh my God, I got to take it off.
Can't multitask.
Wait, don't you have your fucking Adderall?
Yeah, I do. I can't. Something pops up in my corner of my eye, and I'm just like, what was that? What do you need? What are you saying? That's why Amy always ran the chat, and she knew to pick windows of time where it was like, okay, here we go.
Greg, basically.
Yeah, you stinks. So yeah, killed 2, wounded 14. Knock it off, dickhead. So what
Amy,
do you
run the chat? That's fine.
Yeah, please, Amy, run the chat. I don't need to play this game.
You are so retarded.
Yeah, dude, I can't do it.
No,
I can't have someone waving in my face.
Angry lesbian retard.
Are they any good? Is the comment worth playing?
They're all good.
They're not all good.
Just read. Just shut up and read.
Good Lord.
You didn't know how you pay attention so much.
I don't.
Fucking tard.
Settle down, you two. Settle down,
Just
you two.
read.
I'm trying to figure out where to go next. I don't even know where to go next. You've thrown me off my game, you fucking bald.
If you had a game.
Trump is now saying he's willing to put boots on the ground. He won't rule out boots on the ground. I don't have the yips with respect to boots on the ground. That throws in a golf analogy.
I love
fucking guy. Dude, what I'll say about Trump is you know exactly where you stand with him. It's like he cannot tell a lie. I know that's comical to some people to hear. The guy tells you how he's feeling. I mean, that's just that's why I'm just like, yeah. I don't know. I believe in whatever, but he says, yeah, I don't have the yips. Like every president says, there will be no boots on the ground. I don't say it. I say probably don't need them if they were necessary. So he doesn't give a shit about polling. So are you guys worried of sending boots on the ground into Iran?
No, those guys are the baddest ass MFers ever. No.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of am not either. Did you see the professor in fucking Dearborn that went viral?
No, what not? Oh, wait. Which one? Go ahead.
He's well, I can play it for you.
Okay.
He's at Henry Ford. Hold on, let me find him. Here he is. I just wrote down Allah Akbar, dude. He'll speak it sort of in a second. So he's a professor. He's pissed off at Trump for killing this great guy, and has vowed to continue on the supreme leader's path for his children. Why are you here then? Why are you here? Like, why wouldn't you go live in Iran? If Iran's got it all figured out.
Well, he's in Dearborn.
Shit. I know. He's sort of in Iran, I guess.
The thing that makes me laugh though is why are you so bummed, man? The Ayatollah's got his virgins. He's ready to rock. He's halfway through that lineup.
Good point.
Yep.
Yeah. Do they get? Yeah, he gets 72, right?
Yeah, he gets. Everyone gets 72 virgins.
Yeah, I remember watching a story years ago from a. I can't remember.
They don't even have to be virgins, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, no, he was saying the translation's been wrong all this time. That it's actually 72 raisins, not virgins. And I was like, "Oh God, be true." It was on CNN years ago.
Please be true.
Yeah, it was before.
I hope the Ayatollah gets up there and he's like, "The fuck are these raisins?"
He gets a bag of Sunkist and he's like, "Are you fucking kidding me right now?"
And they're all singing "Heard It Through the Grapevine," like that old TV commercial.
Yeah, everyone else is up there like, wait till he opens the bag and sees his prize. Just hold on.
Wait till
Osama bin Laden's up there like, dude, just wait. Just fucking wait.
He's gonna be pissed.
You thought it was bad when they blew up your house? Wait till you fucking get to your bedroom.
Shriveled up 72 shriveled up
raisins. Yeah.
Oh, and he's gonna be like, well, I wouldn't have been a martyr then.
Yeah. No, you wouldn't. Not for a bag of raisins. So here's our friend. He's a his name is Ali Akbar Shadid. He teaches engineering at Henry Ford Community College in Dearborn, and this went very viral.
To God we belong, and to Him we shall return. The pure soul of Sayyid Ali Khamenei returned back to its Lord as a martyr, like Imam Hussein alayhi salam, and joined his grandfathers and all of the prophets and the best of prophets, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and his progeny, the Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam.
What?
May Allah raise their ranks in paradise and shower them with mercy. However, Trump did a huge mistake by killing our beloved leader, Sayyid Ali Khamenei. He thought that by killing him, he's going to make the believers submit and make them hopeless. However, we're going to continue on the path of Sayyid Ali Khamenei. We're going to hold his blood, his ideology. We're going to learn it and teach it to our children and grandchildren.
Why?
He cannot be a teacher at Henry Ford. I would not put my kid in his class. He is one step away from going postal.
Yeah.
Listen to what he just said.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that dude is going to snap one day.
Does that someone?
Yeah, he's
about
getting a
America?
visit. He's getting a visit.
He's coming in a bomb vest someday. You watch.
What did I thought Henry
I'm
Ford
not.
was like so Henry Ford College's social media policy requires respectful, appropriate, and professional interaction across all platforms. The school monitors posts, has the right to delete any content that it deems offensive, violates policy, including hate speech, blah, blah, blah. The policy does note that individuals affiliated with the school do not represent the official voice of Henry Ford College. I'd say he sort of does. You're
Big
paying
time.
him. I'd say that's kind of an official Henry Ford stance at this point.
Would you want to be in his class?
No,
No. What's he
But
teach? Did it say?
I just,
Engineering?
yeah, engineering, which could be technical bomb making for all I know.
You know, Mike, it's no different. I wouldn't want to be with some nutty Christian either. I don't think there's any place in our school systems for this type of radicalized talk.
Yeah, unless it's
Whether
a
it's-
course on, Christianity or course on Islam.
Right.
There's a time and a place. But this guy's bragging about like we are going to teach our young all this. It's like, well, then go to the motherland, fuckface. What are you
Right.
doing here?
I don't get it.
Why are you
Well,
here?
he's here for our money.
Of course. It'll be interesting to see if Henry Ford does anything, but they're in Dearborn. My guess is it's just like, what do you do? Dearborn is what it is. It's gone.
He go.
It's gone. Dearborn is hardly America anymore. I mean, it's shocking when you drive through the streets of Dearborn.
Right.
Shocking.
No, it is.
I mean, it doesn't.
Generally a safe place to live right now, though.
Sure,
Nearby Dearborn.
until it's not. I don't know. It's whatever. I remember when it was just a Polish community. That's
Yeah,
what I
but I
remember.
mean, they're not
Dearborn
gonna
for.
And
attack
And
their
France
it
used to
own
be
people.
Polish too.
it's turned into the Middle East pretty fucking quick. I mean, it is just straight up. Like they're not even trying to fake it anymore.
No.
Like the lettering, like none of it. It's like, oof, where did I just enter? The rest of the country would be shocked if they saw Dearborn, Michigan. Although I
Yeah.
guess they're kind of aware. And I'm not saying anything, Dearborn seems like nice people, but that's going on in Dearborn. That guy's opinion.
I wouldn't have that. I would not have that. My kid in his class. I wouldn't be in his class. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's
What do you
crazy.
do? Is that grounds for termination though?
I would think.
Should be.
I would think too, but
I mean, if you say the R word.
And my whole
Retard?
deal is my whole deal is I wouldn't want him fired, but what else would you do? That would be scary to me to have that guy in my classroom.
that's a political ideology against America, right? Is what that is. You're not changing that. You make him more radical if you fire him. Like you're not changing that person's worldview.
Yeah, but you
I just
fire
don't
him, and
understand-
then you put him on a plane
Yeah. Yeah. No,
or a boat, whatever
Or
it
a boat.
takes. Get him out of here.
Both would
Send
get
him home
there.
to be happy. Send him home to be happy. I want this guy to be happy,
So do I.
and he needs to go home and see his family and friends.
I just had this stupid view like my whole life growing up. Like anytime someone was here that was from some other country,
Shithole.
it was like some shithole. Yeah. It was like they're leaving that because they cannot take the oppressiveness of where they're leaving. And they are going to be the greatest Americans. So grateful, so thankful.
The legal ones are.
Yeah. Well, I would think a Henry
bulk.
Ford professor would be legal.
He's legal, but I'm saying the bulk of the legal ones are thrilled and they get pissed. At
Yeah.
the ones who are illegal.
How
Yeah.
do you know he's legal? Don't you remember that
True.
that fucking
Yeah, no, you don't.
superintendent?
Here in Des Moines,
Yes.
he was the Des Moines School District superintendent. He was here illegally, and he
Yeah.
rose all the way up to
Superintendent. There's been a couple cops.
Yeah.
Like the one was like a day away from getting his
We might have had a
his revolver.
a president.
What
Yeah, right.
Probably did. Probably did. I am trying to find the interview. I looked for it through a bunch of my the old best of CDs and DATs I have here from when we called Kenya and spoke to some like President Banana or something, former president, who was like, oh yeah, everybody knows he was born in Kenya. Like, and it got like no national media. Like, this would have been years ago.
How do you scrub that though?
It's not really out there.
Well, plus, no, I'm saying, how do you scrub where someone's born? But I guess if somebody's not keeping records, it'd be that easy, right?
Yeah. You know what's funny about that interview too?
Yeah, they wrote it on tree bark when he was born.
Yeah. The one pressing the hardest on that interview about Obama being born in Kenya was fucking Fellhauer.
Was it?
Yes.
Then what?
Like,
What changed?
Trump.
Trump
Came to office. Before Trump came into office, people
Orange
were
man
normal.
bad.
They could, Orange Man bad, and so everything that Orange Man does bad,
But how?
and so it's turned everybody into insane people. If I
Okay,
played
but
that, if I find that
Fellhauer-
interview and play it, you'd be shocked that it's Fellhauer pushing the hardest.
But doesn't he have a pair of nuts? Did his woman tell him what to think, Fellhauer?
No, hell no, no.
Well, then why is he such a cuck?
Born and raised in Ann Arbor, and then went to U of M.
Oh yeah. Okay, but still, as recently as Obama, he was trying to get to the bottom of the Obama stuff.
Yeah. Well, it was when Drew was off, and I think it was just Clark and me and Fellhauer. And so we would alternate different things. Like sometimes I'd do the interview with Clark, sometimes Fellhauer would, depending on the topic. And I think if memory serves, that's why I was trying to locate it, because I'd love to play it.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure it's Clark and mostly Fellhauer, but if memory serves, someone can correct me. It's Fellhauer pushing the hardest. I'm trying to get to the bottom.
Fucking Mark.
Obama fucking born in Kenya. So it's like,
great.
well, it wasn't just Trump who was a birther. Even super libs could be birthers at one point.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy, his Ann Arbor friends were gonna shun him if he kept that shit up.
Right? Probably, yeah. He probably stole that dat and fucking burned it years ago.
Right. He's like,
So-
this will never see the light of day.
It's been scrubbed from the internet. I have to find it though. I shouldn't, maybe he was pushing really hard the opposite way, but
Banana.
I think I have a memory served.
Hello, it's President Banana here live from Kenya.
Well, I guess we'll keep tabs on Iran and what's going on, and be vigilant out there, folks. Look for, if you see something, say something, I believe is what we were always taught. So if you see someone in a
Yes.
Property of Allah t-shirt, keep an eye on him.
If someone has an
Keep
Iranian
tabs.
flag that's not with a lion and a sun on it, get it.
If you hear Allah Akbar, if you hear Allah Akbar anywhere,
Run.
Yeah,
'Cause
run.
They're coming for you.
It's going to be a boom next.
Yeah, that was pretty odd though, that whole Austin thing. Just
Yeah.
to wake up the next morning and they've already shot it up, man.
Yeah.
And then wasn't there a shooting at a concert in Cincinnati?
Do you
last
think that
night?
was?
Yeah.
Do you think that was related?
I don't
Because
know.
That was like 2 a.m. That would have been.
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah, I think it was. I think they already said it was.
If he
The
had Iranian
Austin one?
football, yeah.
Yeah.
What did you say?
If he had an I Heart Iran shirt on, you could pretty much bet. that.
Yeah. What did they
They're
say?
related.
A Quran in the car and
Yeah.
an Iran
Property
flag
of
on a
Allah.
t-shirt. Yeah. Yeah. It's pointing in that direction, but I don't know if that was widely reported yet about Trump, because that was like middle of the night. I don't know. Who knows? It would
It was
make
definitely
sense.
related, I think.
Either way, it sucks.
Yeah. it does.
We have a birthday today. It would have been Alex Preddy's 38th birthday.
The
Happy
merch.
birthday to
I had
Alex
mine on
Preddy.
Saturday. You didn't even
Was your
call me.
birthday Saturday?
Yeah, you didn't even call me.
Happy
That's
birthday.
what- That's
I
why
didn't
Trump
know.
did. That's why Trump did what he did.
Excuse me, Greg.
Hold on.
Hold
on.
on.
What?
Did I text you? And did you not respond?
Oh, that's why I didn't text
Wait,
you.
did you
Because I
really?
heard how rude you were to Amy. when she
Tell me
texted
what
you.
time I texted you, by the way.
Oh,
Hold
boy.
on. Let me look.
How did you even know?
Saw it on
Damn.
Facebook.
Oh, oh, it says happy birthday, dickhead.
What time?
7:22 a.m.
There you go.
Hold on. I'm going to respond.
Good
right
on
now.
you, Ames.
Thank you, Amy.
You're welcome.
That's very sweet. Do you know when Amy's birthday is?
I don't.
Do you know when my birthday is?
I don't.
Yeah. See,
I
Well,
don't do
if you
birthdays
learn
on my
one,
age.
you'll know both.
You're on the same day.
yeah.
Yeah.
When are you guys born?
Day after September 11th.
Really?
Yeah.
September 12th.
September 12th. It's the only way you'll remember it.
Did you get
September 11th.
presents in 2001?
Dude, it was a rough one in 2001.
It was
I
a
gotta be
rough
honest
one.
with you. That was a
Yeah,
rough
it was
birthday.
rough. It's kind of
Everyone
bullshit.
forgot.
And then last year, Charlie Kirk died
No.
right before. So it was like, geez.
Yeah.
Now the
Did he die
10th's
on the
fucked up.
10th?
The 11th's fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah. He was the 10th, right?
Yeah.
He was September 10th. Yeah.
That's like having your birthday on Christmas.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
Marshall's is like December 21st or
You
something.
just get overshadowed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Half the gift.
Exactly. Alex Preddy's mom penned a heartbreaking tribute. I don't blame the mom. Today should be your 38th birthday. I take issue with some of the things she's saying here, to be honest with you. Today should be your 38th birthday. When you lose your son, you lose more than a child. You lose a piece of your heart and your joy. Life is forever altered and nothing can ever fill that space. Yet in my soul, he remains my precious boy, forever loved. His laughter, his smile, his love are woven into who I am. My love for him will never fade. You are my pride and my joy. You've made a chance that cannot be broken. Well, I believe that most moms would say the same thing about their kid, but his actions did lead to this, Ma. You know,
it did.
That's the problem.
I'm sorry he's dead, but he did it to himself in many ways.
And the reports we got were quotes, by the way, from it wasn't his mom and his dad that day, but it was like family around him saying like, yeah, we told him not to go. And, hey, how about we take a day off kind of thing. Like they were alluding to, everybody kind of knew this isn't what you need to be doing, kid. And he couldn't stop it. And he believed a lot of nonsense, unfortunately, for him. He was propagandized. And some of the quotes, from friends, I worked with him daily for years at the VA hospital, Ruth Anway said. He was an ICU nurse. He worked with veterans. He was a really good guy. He definitely did not deserve to get killed. He was always keeping up with the news and always just really well informed about what was going on.
But that's a misnomer. No one said he deserved to die.
No one.
Yeah.
No one. What we said was, if you put yourself in these positions, we say it about a lot of things where it's like, easily avoidable, dude, if you don't put yourself in these situations where things can go wrong. It's the definition of fuck around and find out. In a sense. And we've all said that. Yeah, it's sad someone dies. It was sad with the lesbian poet. But you keep putting yourself in there.
Yeah.
And these quotes, like,
I mean, it is sad, but like I will never die in that way because I won't ever be there.
No, you won't.
There's that.
And if you would imagine I got to think that anyone in this room, if we were so worked up to go do something like that, we would be well aware of what we were protesting. We would know the truth behind it. You'd have a responsibility to do a little more background, a little more research. So when people say he was really keeping up on the news and he was really well informed, yeah, he was not all that well informed. He sounds like a lot of the people that I see, unfortunately, on one side right now, that are really informed on the details of what they already believe.
Yeah.
But they're not interested in learning a little more at all. This person, I know it's cliche, but he really was one of the nicest people I've ever met. And I would say you cut that sentence just a hair too early. As long as you didn't disagree with him.
Right.
Okay, there's the problem with the Alex Prettys of the world. He was probably the greatest guy in the world, as long as you had his exact worldview on everything. I wouldn't want to go into the nursing unit that he's running or he's on the floor of in a MAGA hat. I don't think that would be in your health interest to do that. He was rebuilding his life when I met him. He went back to nursing for a new career. He was the most protective guy. If any of us dealt with anything inappropriate from a patient or anyone, he was there. That's what he was doing today, protecting a woman who was being bullied. Yeah,
No.
It's like also not your place to interfere with the police, my guy.
No.
So
and following law enforcement all around the city all day, multiple
kicking
days.
the trucks.
Yeah, exactly.
You
This
can't
woman,
rewrite history. We all saw it.
we all watched it. This woman goes on, another chick here. What was her name? Whitney Weiser. Okay, another colleague of his. Weiser said Preddy was smart as hell and wouldn't pick a fight with an officer. Oh.
It's on video. Sorry.
Okay.
Well, he
I
did,
don't know
so.
what to tell you, Whitney. I don't know what to tell you. We've seen the videos. We kind of know what was going on there. By the way, if you were curious, agents were in the area that day attempting to apprehend an illegal alien wanted for violent assault when they were approached by Preddy. And then we all know how that played out. So
you ain't lying.
that's what it was. And it doesn't, it sucks. I get it for a mom. I've done horrible things, inexcusable things in my life. And my mom will be right there for me. She loves her baby boy and he's just perf sticks. He's perf sticks. So I
even if he's just a lady,
even if I was just a lady, my mom would be there for me. And I think most moms adore their kids and they would feel the same way. So I don't blame the mom for it. It
what
is
would
what
you
it
have
is,
to do to get your mom to give up on you?
I'd probably kill one of my siblings.
I don't think they do it even. They'd still say, "Oh,
yeah,
he was having a rough go."
Yeah.
Yeah, they'd probably still put money on your books.
Yeah.
Yeah, in your commissary account.
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, so and I think I think that's just inherent with moms.
It is. Mom's gonna mom.
Mom's gonna mom. Yeah. Yeah. We didn't talk about during Mardi Gras Shia LaBeouf.
I saw that.
Did you
That
see
guy?
He's so what an idiot.
Remember, Amy, when we sent Isis, where was that? New York?
New York.
Yeah.
That
when
was so funny.
Was that funny? I don't.
Yes,
What do you
that
mean,
was
that funny?
hilarious.
Well, Amy was a listener then. And we sent Isis to New York because Shia was doing his, what was it?
I don't know. It was like
He Will Not Divide Us.
24-hour
Yeah.
stream in New York. And
Okay.
anyone could just walk up and talk to him
my
and
God,
be
I
on
remember that.
camera.
Do you remember that?
They sent
I
E
do.
out there. No, it was totally funny. I remember streaming it and being like, I can't wait to see E walk on this.
Wait, you flew him out there?
Yeah. And he went up, next thing you know, he's wearing a Detroit Cast sweatshirt and he's arm in arm with Shia LaBeouf on the web. It's just like the two of them chanting. I think he was anti-Trump. Probably He Will Not Divide Us. So this goes back to what, 2016 probably?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So anyways, he got arrested February 17th. He's claiming he doesn't have a drinking problem.
It's not a problem for him. He loves it.
Yeah, he does love it.
I don't have a drinking problem either. I love it.
He gave an interview to that over the weekend. It was pretty funny. Here's I think this is the intro of it. Channel 5, I think in New Orleans.
Channel 5 News, what's up?
We made it.
Yeah, we made it.
Live from uptown New Orleans.
Yeah. Did it.
Less than 1 week after Mardi Gras, right?
We did it.
I think a lot of people probably saw some of the Mardi Gras media coverage.
I understand.
Heard about the arrest and stuff.
God bless them.
Likely want to know how you're
Who's in
doing.
the tie?
Bro, I've been having a time of my life. I got some contrition on my heart, you know what I mean? It's not nice to hurt people, ever. It's fucking lame. People got hurt, I gotta deal with that. I'm gonna deal with that. I'm gonna deal with that in full. I'll eat it all. It was on me. It's not on them. It's on me. I fucked up. It's on me. I fucked up. It's on me.
Definitely.
Why is he talking?
So you take responsibility for it.
1000%. We're not gonna play games.
Yeah.
But I had a great time.
Definitely. Just like partying at Mardi Gras in
Nah,
general.
more than that. Something further than that. Something like sacred, bro. Something like joy is sacred, bro. And I don't know. I keep talking like weird, like because we're camered up. So I'm thinking I gotta talk for a big audience. I'm gonna talk for me. Let's start over. Click. Start the
to the
whole interview
beginning.
over. Start the interview over, bro.
All right, we're here, Shia LaBeouf, live,
Yeah.
New Orleans, 1 week after Fat Tuesday. How are you doing 1 through 10?
Blessed.
Okay, so that's a 10.
It's a 10. Yeah, bro. I feel good. I mean,
Okay, so he starts
I mean, I
over.
got shit I
They
got
all
answer
act
for,
like
but
they're
overall, I
so
feel
deep
good.
and smart.
Yeah.
And
No,
they're really
guys
just high
was
school
crazy.
dropouts. It's like, you're not
Yeah.
enlightened, you dork.
Well, it gets better because he takes issue. It sounds like he's got a case, in his words, Napoleon complex. But I think he's relative, like average height.
Napoleon. Is that when you fall in love with your captor?
No, when you're too. No, that's Stockholm. Napoleon is little man's disease.
Little man, yeah.
Oh, little man. I was also thinking of Oedipus, but that's when you love your mom.
You don't love your mom?
I think too much love for your mom.
Yeah, like you want to bone your mom.
Bang your mom.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's a bit much. So he's talking about, he's pissed off a lot of people because he says something inappropriate about homos, apparently.
They set off that anger. I mean, boy, I haven't experienced it for a while, but I'll be honest with you, big gay people are scary to me.
What do you mean?
When I'm like standing by myself and 3 gay dudes are next to me touching my leg, I get scared.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I'm sorry. If that's homophobic, then I'm that.
Yeah. Does that happen a lot?
No, it just happened one time.
Recently?
Well, that's why I got arrested.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you were sort of being groped and surrounded.
I'm not gonna say that because my lawyer said, "Oh fuck, dude."
It's okay. We can break up.
I am wrong for touching anyone ever, and that's the end of my statement on this whole shit.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Moving back to like what kind of things would set off that Napoleon complex?
Being challenged, my masculinity being challenged, somebody touching my girl, or touching my kid, or I'm good with gay. Be gay over there though. Don't be gay in my lap.
So you feel like when things that you feel that you possess in a way are challenged, like your girl, your kid, if someone gets in the way of what they want to do.
Yeah, if somebody, there's personal space type stuff, which gets weird it's Mardi Gras.
Yeah,
that's why, bro. I was drunk and it's Mardi Gras. So everything I'm saying is nonsense. It's Mardi Gras,
But it sounds like this complex is maybe something that you noticed for a long time.
I mean, maybe, bro. I mean, my dad was raped by his cousin, so he was in my ear all the time. I don't know. Maybe I am. Who the fuck knows, bro? I'm open to whatever somebody wants to say. It didn't feel like that when it happened. Look, and this is the worst thing to say, and I'm not gonna say it. I've never had no problem with gay people. Never. I remember paying for people's like transition surgery when I was fucking around the internet heavy. I've never been adversarial towards it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What?
You don't seem like a homophobic guy.
No. But I don't know. I'm open to whatever. If somebody's got more information on the subject, then let me know. I know I'm fucking deep off into the Bible. I know what the Bible
How much
says
more
about
information do you need?
homosexuality.
What does it say?
Nah.
That's what it says.
Yeah.
But wasn't that written really?
It says no.
Nah.
The Bible
It just says
nah.
Nah,
The Bible
fool.
says do it over there.
In his defense, I don't want people being homo in my lap either. Like, in all honesty, maybe you do, Greg, but I don't.
Hey, people can do whatever they want.
Have you guys ever been to Mardi Gras?
No.
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 I was there.
I have no interest.
No, I was there they used to do the morning show boot camp in New Orleans.
They still do it.
Do they? And I think that was like the week before Mardi Gras. And I went there a couple times and it was fucking nuts.
I was down there a couple weeks before once. I was there at Super Bowl and it was crazy.
Which Super Bowl?
Brady's first win in 01.
Oh God, that'd
first
be so
one
cool
after
to have been at that.
in 02. It was the first one after 9/11.
Who was that against?
It was the Rams against the Patriots.
Yeah, that's right. And he drove them for a field goal late.
Yeah,
win it.
Vinatieri. Yep.
Vinatieri. Yeah.
It was great.
Were you in the game?
Oh, yeah. I was like in the second to the last row at the top of the stadium with
Really?
Jamie.
No kidding.
Yeah,
Stoney
you
might have
just
been
told
with
us
us.
the story.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, and you were
getting more
driving
details.
around with Stoney, and there's some guy was super racist, and you
That was
felt
Wojo.
uncomfortable. So
That was
you
Wojo.
That was Wojo. Different story.
You guys got
Different
same
story.
fucking place.
Totally different story. Are you edgy today? Do you need to eat?
She
No,
seems
but
edgy.
same place. That
Right, but
happened
two
at
different
the.
people.
Did it happen at the New Orleans fucking Super Bowl?
I'm not talking about that.
That's exactly what I thought.
Different
it wasn't
people.
Stoney.
Okay.
Get your shit right.
Was it at that motherfucking Super Bowl?
Was Stoney and
Maybe.
Jamie and 3G at that Super Bowl?
And Wojo.
And Wojo.
And Wojo. There's probably more stories to come.
Oh, my Kwame Kilpatrick stories. Ask me sometime.
What's your Kwame Kilpatrick story?
we were at the same hotel as Kwame was, because Kwame was down there learning for the Detroit Super Bowl in 05, right?
Oh,
Him and
God.
He
Dee
rolls
were
up
there.
in 2 limousines with just boys hanging all over his ass. We get back and we find out that some of the elders in Detroit had to yell at him and tell him, calm your ass down. You're not a rapper.
Dude, he was a
Yeah.
hip hop mayor, though.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
but he rolled 10 guys deep. His security detail was bigger than the president's, and he was spending so much Detroit money down there, just spending it.
Yeah.
Limousines everywhere.
He was
Maybe
obvious
3.
about it.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
so conspicuous, man. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was the story there too. Mhm.
Yeah. I don't believe for a second, by the way, the mayor needs to go and boots on the ground. It's
The
just
NFL
an
comes in
excuse
and
to go
takes it
party.
over anyway.
Of course they do. They take over the whole fucking city. They
Right.
take over entire hotels.
The stadium, the hotels.
Yeah.
You know, there's 3 hotels the NFL takes over: home, away, and media. I mean,
Yeah.
the hip hop mayor wasn't needed.
No.
He
Can you
was
imagine a more inept person, a more incapable person
I know.
than getting
Yeah, but it's
Kwame
an all
Kilpatrick involved?
expense paid trip with his
That's all it
boys.
is.
Yeah.
Hence the 2 limousines and boys hanging out with like
Yep.
Yeah.
I guess the elders in Detroit were like, tamp it down, dickhead.
Yeah. No,
But
it's the same
you know,
thing.
if
Do
he'd
you-
have
do you
listened,
think
he
any-
might have saved his career.
What's that?
If he'd listened, it could have saved his
Yeah.
career.
Yeah. No, Charlie LaDuff has told me about that. The mistake he made was doing everything right out the front door.
Didn't
all,
care.
all the other crooks did it out the back door. You didn't know they were doing it. It wasn't as easy to see. Kwame was so fucking, he was just right out front with everything, and it was so
thought
obvious.
He thought he was bulletproof until that. We all know that he had that stripper killed. Everyone knows that. He was killed with a Detroit police issued gun. Strawberry was.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, and then fucking Trump pardoned him.
I know.
I watched a really
still don't know what
interesting
that's
interview
about.
with him, though.
He
With
thought he was gonna
Quame?
get the vote.
Yeah,
Quame
we talked
Kilpatrick?
about it.
Yeah, you mentioned it. Who was that with?
It was some Detroit podcaster, but it was really interesting, and it was really interesting to hear, his story on Trump pardoning him and how Obama completely,
Ignored him.
ignored him and ignored his mom and kicked her out of the office, and
Yeah.
Don't you think Obama
Man-
hated black people though?
yeah, oh yeah.
They're beneath
But
him.
but what's funny, why I enjoyed this interview, it was very clearly a podcast that is aimed at black people. It was
Mhm.
and he made a point to be like, Obama wasn't there for me. Our people are not who helped me. It was the guy who you guys say hates black people that helped me. And he didn't expect anything in return from me. In fact, I didn't hear from him for like years later. And then I went down there and talked to him about endorsing him this time around. So it was like, and it was just an interesting story, and very much what you would expect from a Trump. If you get in front of Donald Trump and
Yeah.
you make a case, he's going to do it. And there was a woman who had taken on his case. Admittedly, I think Kwame did get a lot of years, probably too many years.
He got 28.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That's more than
But-
some murderers get.
But the feds don't fuck around.
No, they
That's
don't.
The problem.
No, they don't. But also, Trump was targeted by the feds, and I don't think he has any appetite for. Although this was before that, but yeah, I don't know. It was just interesting to hear his story about
Was
that.
it the Trump's liaison to prison reform or whatever, the black chick who was
Yep.
who was busted for, I don't know, trafficking 40 years ago
Yeah.
or some shit, and then finally got out.
Advocated on Kwame's
Yeah.
behalf, and
Is she the one that did?
I think so. And
Yeah.
there were 2 people in his office. He was like, "I'm going to do that one. I'm not doing that one." And the one he did was Kwame. And so,
I
Yeah,
think
Kwame
Trump
didn't
has-
know him at all, was shocked by
No.
him.
didn't know him at all.
Yeah. Is he a Trump fan now? He's got
Yeah. I mean, yeah, he went
Well,
and he
he's
went
a Christian
down.
now. He's hardcore Christian.
Yeah, he went down to
Quame is?
Mar-a-Lago, golfed with him, and then then Trump was
ate some young girls.
yeah, and then Trump was like, "Do you want to stay for dinner?" And he was like, "Well, you guys only got me a flight for like on the way here and back same day." And he's like, "We'll change it." So Kwame was like, "I ended up staying for dinner, just him and like this people at Mar-a-Lago, and we talked about Detroit and talked about a lot of shit, and like basically saying what everyone says, which is he's a good dude. He listens to you.
Listens.
He's smart. He knows things. So
who's the other the other Democrat mayor he pardoned out of Illinois?
Yeah. What's his face there?
Oh God, guy with the hair. Rob Blagojevich.
Blagojevich. Yeah.
Blago.
Yeah. Who Obama fucked over pretty darn good.
Yeah. He tells a similar story about Obama. Yeah. About what a kind of piece of shit Barack Obama is.
He is. Yeah. Everyone knows that.
Yeah. I think people are coming around to that reality. Finally. I mean, we've been saying it for decades, but
hey, do you guys do you remember back in 2006 the murder of the University of Miami football player Brian Peda?
No.
He played for the University of Miami, and he was murdered. He was shot one day, and the case went cold.
What years is this, did you say?
This happened in 2006.
Okay.
And the case went cold until like recently, 2021, 2022. It just went to trial. They had arrested one of his teammates at the time, Rayshawn Jones, who went on trial for his murder. And I watched some of it, and it ended in a hung jury today. So it was a mistrial. So they're going to have to charge him again. I think I would have voted not guilty, though. I don't think basically what they have against him is these two dudes didn't like each other because they used to fuck the same chick. But it was like 2 years old that they had a run-in about this. And a bunch of they brought like a bunch of old University of Miami players, some that went on to be in the NFL, to testify and be like, yeah, we all pretty much fucked around with the same chicks. Like, it wasn't something that you got used to the fact that your boy was probably banging some chick that you've banged, because there's only so many, you know, that hang around.
A handful of hot ones. They hang around and we all get a turn.
Exactly.
They used to call it Big Ten Wrestling in Michigan, where you would have all of them in the room and they'd get up, slap hands, and go to the next one.
There you go.
You'd tap in.
Crazy.
So they were basically like, yeah, I mean, they had a fight over it like a couple years prior before he died, but it wasn't any big thing, whatever. But what had happened was this guy, Rayshawn Jones, the morning of the murder, he gets called into the football facility, and the coach at the time was like, you failed your second drug test and you're suspended from the team. So he was all pissed off, all disappointed in himself, goes home, shuts his phone off, and he's like pissed off because he doesn't want to talk to anybody. In the meantime, his teammate gets murdered at his apartment, like outside of his apartment. They call a team meeting, but they don't. But the dude, the Rayshawn Jones, he's like, I'm not going to the team meeting because I'm fucking suspended and I'm pissed and I'm kicked off the team, basically. So he doesn't go to the meeting. So that's a big red flag for people. Like, oh, he
really
had a beef with this dude a couple years ago, and then he was the only player who didn't show up at that players meeting. That was their evidence against the dude.
Seriously?
Yes. That was their evidence. And
wow.
It was crazy. What happened was ESPN, I don't know, late 20-teens, maybe 2020, ESPN did a story like working with Brian Peda's family, and started reaching out to all these people that are involved in the story and kind of like urged the cops to get back involved again. And so this guy, Rayshawn Jones, he's just out there living his life. He gets hauled into the police. They end up arresting him for this murder, and it was a hung jury today. So
wow.
See. Yeah.
They're gonna so can they try him again for a hung jury?
Yeah.
So why doesn't double jeopardy apply?
Because there was no verdict.
Hung jury.
Hung jury. Which to me it seems like, because you have to get all people to agree for guilty. If you can't get everyone to agree such that it's a hung jury, to me, that's a not guilty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if you don't all agree, then why are you hung? Why are you not checking the not guilty box? Because if you did agree, you'd be checking guilty. So
well, I wonder
I guess I don't understand.
Yeah, no, it doesn't make a lot of sense. I wonder if they'll try him again anyways. It's expensive to do.
Yeah.
to start over, essentially.
And they really don't have a lot. I mean, I'm watching it. I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah, they found the fucking gun in his room. Like,
yeah, and we're talking about like he had a Nextel at the time. Like that's how fucking long ago
The
this was.
yeah,
Wait, what year was this?
2006.
Yeah, the iPhone
And who
didn't
was the
come out
coach?
until 2007. So
I don't know.
Was it at Miami?
Yeah, University of Miami.
yeah, who would have been the coach then?
I don't know. They went through so many
I know.
that I'm not really sure. Let's see.
Thank you, Bill, for the super chat. 1999. Here, 3G.
Coker.
Larry Coker. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think.
The super chat, Mike. Why don't you get that to me?
Okay. Sorry, it's not 500. Yeah,
I
there you go,
spent
Bill.
72 cents on my whole.
Yeah, you did.
So I mean, now.
Oh, it's wait, no, A2B. Yeah, it's still backwards. I was like, he changed it. It's BSA.
B2A.
So I'm trying to remember
right?
the 90s was when it was like Miami was just like a hood.
Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah.
And
2006.
Howard Schnellenberger.
Was that what was the team like in 2006? They just stunk, didn't they?
No,
They weren't very good.
They won the national championship
With Coker?
1 year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Speaking of dead football
Maybe not.
players,
And then he got
did you
fired.
see
They didn't win it in 06, by the way, but he did win some stuff. They were bad that year in 06. They were like 7-6 or something.
Yeah. Did you see Colorado quarterback died?
Yeah, what happened? I didn't see why.
Single car accident.
Yeah, went around a
Brutal.
turn.
Yeah,
Really-
lost control. He was driving a Tesla, lost control around a turn, went through the median, struck a electric pole, and his car caught on fire.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
That's got to be alcohol involved. I haven't
Probably.
seen
3 a.m.
alcohol. I mean, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, but I don't know. So he's
Wait, so if you drive an electric car into a light post, it doesn't charge?
no,
Yeah, right.
no. Dominic Ponder, have you followed the news on the electric car Tesla at all?
No.
Dude. Tesla
Not
Cab.
great.
Are you following Tesla Cab at all? Like the interviews and the stuff that Elon's been saying the last couple days?
Nope. Spit it out.
Dude, he says the first Tesla Cab. Have you heard about this, Aim? First Tesla Cab production came out over the weekend.
Okay.
And they're expecting to have 2 million of these things on the road in the next year. And there's no steering wheel. There's no pedals.
Oh boy.
And it's called Tesla Cab, and thinks they can get all in. This car costs 20 cents a mile. So you're talking car payment, gas or charge, maintenance, insurance. So this, I mean, potentially the things I was watching, like you wipe out the car industries, essentially. Like currently, like an average car averaging 15,000 miles a year costs about 80 cents a mile. And they're like, yeah, we can do it for 20 cents a mile.
Do you want to get in a car like that, or do you want to drive?
I think there's always going to be people that want to drive, but I don't know, man. This dude's thinking so big down the road. Like
They're going to take the steering wheel out of your hands eventually.
Because
it's going to keep
right?
people alive.
Dude,
Yeah.
the amount of people I see like this on the road in front of me, it's like, it's crazy.
Yeah, but
Young
they
women.
have to give you an option to override a computer. They're never going to take it out of your hands completely. They can't. I just don't think they can. You can't be at the behest of a computer without the opportunity to override it.
Well, you should watch some of the stuff I was watching over the weekend.
And I don't know if that's true. I think eventually they're taking driving out of your hands.
Yeah.
Just because it's going to be just a shuttle now.
It'll
You'll have
free
your
up-
own shuttle.
Your own shuttle. Yeah. Like you want a Starbucks, just send your car up to grab it and they'll throw it in the fucking car for you.
They're
And
already
then send
doing
it back.
Yeah,
Like,
if you get to
like they're
that
talking about
point where everything is like that, but
that
it can't
point, like
it can't
now.
be at a point where half people are driving and someone slams on their brakes and like you just can't. I don't know. You have to be
Well,
able to override
they're
it, I
talking
feel.
about the technology that they have is proprietary to Tesla. Like they've invented all of it, and it's using AI to drive like a human drives. They're not using like satellite stuff. Like it's, I don't know, the way they explain it, it sounds like you can use your car, like you have it drive you home, right? And then you go send your car out, and anybody else that needs a ride,
Uber it.
you can make money off it.
Yes, I saw that.
Yeah. And so like your car's out. If you don't need it, who cares? And it's just making money for you while you're out. And how do you compete with that?
But have you heard Elon too talking about how within 10 years no one will have to work?
Yeah. Yeah.
Which I don't know how that works.
Yeah,
Like,
how does
is
that work?
productivity so big they're just going to write checks to people? How does that work?
Yeah, you would have to. You would literally have to. Dude, this AI stuff, and I don't know, maybe it's all just to fuck with me, but it looks like it's coming. There's no stopping it. You're talking about by the end of the year.
How can we all
months, not years?
But how can we all make tons of money and it not just inflate the curve?
Because you can't have 6 people that own all these. You can't have 6 people as the heads of companies in Silicon Valley go, we'll take $330 trillion and fuck all of you. Like you'd end up just storming places and murdering people. So how do you do that if you go, by the way, none of you have relevant jobs anymore. We don't need you for anything. Like this Tesla cab thing that they're talking about, like who's going to go, if you could have a brand new car that drives you anywhere you want to go at any time for the cost of like $200 a month, like who's going to go spend $100,000 on a new SUV and pay for gas and maintenance, and who's going to do that?
Other people?
What's that?
Yeah,
you have to drive with other people.
No, it's your own car.
Yeah, it's your own.
Like here's the deal. This Thursday night, okay, I'm going to Iowa City. I'm going to see Michigan play Iowa. Right? Could you imagine if I could just get in my car and say, "Take me to Allendale"? Because right now I'm going to probably have to stop and take a nap somewhere.
Yeah.
But what if I just got in the car and said, "Take me to Allendale"?
That's what they're talking about, dude.
And I'll wake up at 4 a.m. at home.
Yeah.
I'll be pissed though, because it won't go fast enough, and it won't. I need some road rage in my life.
Yeah, but dude,
you're
talking about
people off.
What they're talking about is if you had 2 million of those a year hitting the road, and they're talking about this year. They have the production line to do that. Like I said, the first car came off the assembly line this week. So 2 million of these, boom, hitting the market and being everywhere, and then just going from there. Like you'd eliminate road rage. You'd eliminate insurance.
Fuck it.
You'd
until your car starts going fucking haywire and pissing everybody
You're talking
off.
about the Toyota that did that. Yes. That was crazy. That's one of the craziest 911 calls you'll ever hear. I agree with you. But
first time my car cuts off a semi, I'm done.
What are you going to start screaming?
I'm going to get out of the car because it's going to get me fucking killed.
Yeah,
it will get me killed.
I don't know.
I don't feel like
I'm just saying it's
yet.
It's coming.
I'm not going to be an early adopter of that.
Yeah.
Not without a helmet on.
Yeah.
Can you see us driving along in our little cars with our
They
helmets?
they have to allow us to drink and drive though. If that's the deal, if you take the steering wheel and the pedals,
they're not going to allow us to.
If you eliminate the pedals and the steering wheel, fuck off.
It's just
I
a
get
shuttle
to drink
at
and
that
drive.
point.
Yeah, it's just a shuttle.
Right.
I mean, the Tesla's not drinking and driving.
Drives in.
Yeah. If you take my pedals and my steering wheel, I get to drink and drive.
Take my booze.
No, we should, dude. It's a party back there. It's awesome.
It's like being in a party bus, brother.
Both of you, for homework tonight, start watching Tesla cab videos. Like,
I will not be doing that.
I'll send you one. It'll blow your fucking mind.
I'll fucking
blow your mind,
fucking
dude.
Shit.
I'm done with Uber people. I'm done with fucking DoorDash. Like DoorDash is supposed to make all of our lives cheaper and simpler, except it hasn't. They've thrown these. Imagine you send your car to the fucking restaurant of choice and it just comes back with your food. You don't have to deal with some asshole looking for a tip, some dickhead who gets lost. Dude, eliminate all of it. Perfect. perfect. I don't want to deal with anyone. I don't want to talk to anyone. It's going to, yeah, but it's probably going to wipe out humanity. I'm just saying.
Or not. It's going to make us all fat and lazy.
Yeah.
Could you imagine spending your whole life not having to work and having enough money?
Yeah.
I just don't. But my thing is how are we ever going to be millionaires if we're on a universal basic income?
I know. Yeah.
Do I still have a chance to go make some money?
You probably would in the arts, stuff like this. Maybe
No,
you could make money on, but yeah, if they cut everyone a check for a couple grand a month, like
couple
grand a
fuck
month. What the
that.
fuck am I gonna do with that?
What if it's 20 grand a month, Amy?
I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm in.
If everyone gets 20 grand, everything goes up.
Yeah, right. The gardener now costs fucking $300 a minute.
Right. But I know productivity helps inflation. So the productivity would be 100%. You know, one of the ways to bring prices down is innovations in productivity, right?
Yeah.
But the fact is if everyone's getting 15 grand a month.
Well, you
Wait,
just said
who's giving us this, by the way?
it would have to be the
government,
the AI tech companies
or the government. They'll
like
tax
I
the
said,
shit
you
out of them, and they'll have a service fee.
You would run into monopoly issues. Like if you just went, oh yeah, there's no such thing as a desk job anymore. There's no such thing as drivers anymore. Think about most jobs in America are driving related. Like if you just took something and went, like it would take no time before companies realized, wait a minute, I don't have to insure these things like I do humans. They're never late. They don't fucking have lame excuses. They don't get lost. And they cost a quarter of what humans cost. Like, yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah.
That would happen overnight. As soon as your competitor did it, you would fall in line and do it. So then what? You can't have one tech billionaire Silicon Valley company, AI company go, yeah, we do it better now. There's no more driving jobs. So you're all out of work. You'd have
But I think what happens there, Mike, is I think what the government would do is then say, okay, you're the only supplier, but your tax is half of every dime you make goes into a pot, and we send checks to people.
Right.
They go to every industry, you know, whoever's making all the money in AI, and say, look, you can't keep everything you make because everyone's out of work. Who's going to buy your shit?
Yeah.
If you don't do universal, because Elon keeps calling it universal basic high income.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not even UBI. It's like he calls it like universal something else, not even basic, like high
universal
income.
high income. I think
something like that. Yeah.
I just saw that Bill and Hillary's depositions in front of the House were released. And I heard Hillary goes fucking crazy.
Really?
Yeah. So that's what I'll be watching.
Okay, I'll be watching that too. Hillary's not, I don't think Hillary was cool enough to be like part of the crew hanging out with Epstein, but Bill's just going to be full of shit. Bill can't
But
be
they
honest.
said Bill turns on the Southern charm, they said. And like he tries to answer every question. They said much to his lawyer's dismay, he answered every question.
And he exonerated Trump.
And but
Bill did?
Yeah.
He said the Trump had nothing to do with Epstein Island or any of the charges.
How would Bill know?
Said he never saw him, never talked to him about it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude, but I think it was Nancy Mace and that Luna chick were like, oh yeah, Hillary loses it. They were like, just wait till you see it. So it's out.
I can't wait.
I know.
I can't. These people had to think he's dead. It's over. It's over.
Yeah.
Epstein's dead. Bill Gates thought that. Bill Clinton probably thought that. The guy who can spill our secrets, they never expected that this was going to come full circle and they were going to have to answer these questions. But Bill and Hillary and people like that should have thought of that before they put someone like Steve Bannon in fucking prison for telling Congress to go fuck themselves. And so for the first time, we threw guys in prison, all Trump's guys who refused to talk. And so that set precedent for people like Bill to be warned, hey, they put Bannon in prison for months for denying, us access. When, so when we subpoenaed him. So Bill was like, shit, I can't tell them to go fuck themselves. I can't do it, man. I got to
Mhm.
go and show up and talk to these people. Yeah, I bet he turned on the Southern Charm. I can't wait to
Yeah.
check that out. Awesome.
Yeah, I'm
Let's do
watching
some
Hillary's
email.
here.
I feel like shit, so I'm going to lay in bed and watch some of this.
All right.
But I do have a couple emails brought to you by our friends at Mitten Millworks. Hey, dreaming of a home that's actually you? Sick of those outdated rooms dragging you down? At Mitten Millworks, we're your local crew that handles all the residential remodeling stuff, killer basement finishing, fresh new kitchens and bathrooms, you name it. Want custom built-ins that are totally functional and match your vibe? They've got you. Even better, their awesome 3D drawings and renderings let you see and tweak the whole thing before they even pick up a hammer. Swing by Mitten Millworks or visit their Facebook page for pics and inspo. I didn't know that was a thing. I had to email them back and go, what's inspo? I thought it was
You
a
are such
typo.
a fucking boomer.
Dude.
Boomer!
This was put in by Mitten Millworks. They came all the way here. Isn't it great? They did a great job.
It's level.
Such a great
looks
job.
awesome.
Such
Yeah,
a
they
great
did.
job.
I've never seen work done that well.
I knew, by the way, Amy was going to fucking know what inspo meant. You dork.
Inspiration. How hard is it?
I was
mean, what
like,
a boomer.
inspiration.
Whoa!
Leave your fucking bedroom. for
Boomer!
I'm like,
Lesbian.
inspo. Oh, God, the cool kids.
Well, the
I
cool
don't
kids all
have,
think
I
it's-
don't have time to say inspiration.
I know.
I just say inspo.
These idiots, they'll go, oh, that's perf. Hundo
Yeah.
P. Oh, fuck off. Finish
Fuck
the word.
off. Finish your word.
Inspiration. Like kids think, like we used to make up cool words back in the day.
No, you didn't. No, you
Yeah.
didn't.
Yes, we did. We
Dude,
had some tits words
mint,
back in the day.
mint.
Back now they just shorten the word and go, oh, that's perf.
Hey, at Deer Lake Athletic Club in Clarkston,
I
all of
wasn't
their
done
fitness-
yet. I
Oh.
wasn't done.
Fuck off.
Not
We
just
made up
pics and
gnarly.
inspo. Shoot us an email, mittenmillworks@gmail.com, or call them at 248-497-7780 for a free estimate. Let's build the home you actually love right here in the Mitten. Now
We
you
had tubular, we had bodacious.
tubular.
At Deer Lake
yeah.
Athletic Club in Clarkston, all of their tubular fitness classes are included with their membership, and they offer 2 hours of childcare for free. They offer adult and junior tennis, pickleball, and swim lessons, plus their junior swim team, the Deer Lake Dolphins. Summer day camp is an area favorite with parents too. Our backcourt restaurant inside the DLAC is open to the public Monday through Thursday at 4 p.m., Friday and Saturday at 11, and Sunday at 10 a.m. for brunch and free bingo. They have Quizzo trivia every Wednesday, and they have weekend entertainment too. Their banquet center can host events small and large, up to 350 people. They have their annual Easter buffet coming up soon with the Easter Bunny, and he'll be hopsins around for photo ops and delicious food. Visit their website, deerlakeathletic.club.com, for more info about the club, restaurant, and banquet center, or call 248-625-8686.
Can I just
So-
thank Stir Crazy real quick? He says, nice wall plate. Remember, he's the first one. He gave us like $59 for me to get a wall plate.
Yeah.
I spent it all on that wall plate.
Looks great.
72 cents out of that $50.
Nice.
Right on my
Notice how I didn't get distracted when you threw a chat up there when I was reading.
Because you're not a sped like my kids.
Exactly.
By the way,
Uh,
this stands for belt to ass.
B2A, baby.
Is my B backwards?
No.
Yeah, belt to ass.
Did you rewrite that? Or
Yes.
did you flip your camera?
I just rewrote it.
Oh, nice.
I wrote it backwards.
Good job.
Yeah.
We got an email from Brian, a neighbor to the north from Sarnia. Just checking in. Yes, I'm disappointed in the Canadian loss with men and women. Canadian women were outmatched this year, played their best game of the Olympics in the gold medal game, almost stealing gold. The men's game was different. States were outplayed, and Canada ran into a hot goalie.
Don't
But
care.
same time, we had open nets we missed and some
Don't care.
chances that were stolen by Bucky.
Don't care.
Look, you guys are such dicks.
Fuck yeah,
I've
we are.
watched
I'm
so
playing the
much-
violin for you, neighbor to the north.
I've watched so much hockey over my lifetime that the script was almost written: rope a dope and survive with hot goalie and wait for the sleeping goalie at the other end. I've seen that too with hot wings teams. Jeremy Roenick basically said same thing on Canadian sports radio. Puckheads from both sides all agree 2010 states outplayed Canada, but Crosby was the golden boy then. Congrats. Have your fun with the memes and jokes. I can takes it and even laugh at it. This will only make the rivalry even better in the couple years when there's another 4-on-4 or 6-on-6 NHL style tournament. States almost needed this win as their program sucked for so many years when Canada and Russia were dominating hockey, and the U.S. should have been right there, but didn't give a shit if they won or lost. USA Hockey, not players.
Right, until we throw money. Go ahead.
As 3G said, that Detroit program was needed to get USA Hockey the respect it needed. They developed at grassroots level and found players like Hughes kids and Larkin and many others. Canada has few coming as well. Matt Schaefer, Connor Berard. So it'll be fun to watch.
Bedard.
What's that?
Bedard, he plays for Chicago. He didn't make the team because Sidney Crosby thinks he's a dick.
Really?
Well, he kept him off because apparently.
Who was his mom fucking again?
Who?
Bedard's mom.
The player that they cut.
Yeah.
They brought a guy in to mentor him, and he ended up fucking Bedard's mom.
Boys will be boys. Am I right?
Like, just over here banging a lady.
Nothing to see
just
here.
Just a lady.
Nothing to see here.
But yeah, the Bedard's good. He's just a little thing though. He plays for Chicago. He's really good. But
okay.
But Sydney's like, if you don't show up at the World Cup, fuck off. So he kept him off the team.
Yeah.
He threw his weight around like Jordan did with Isaiah.
I was just gonna say, wasn't that sounds very Isaiah Jordan like?
Yep.
Yeah, Jordan's taking his talents to NASCAR. He's
winning too.
In a row.
I know.
Really?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's groping little fucking 6-year-olds cans.
Shut up.
Too.
He was not.
Yes, he was, dude. I watched that
him.
video. It was fucking that was creepy though. You got to admit that video was a little weird.
The kid got caught up. He had ice in his shirt because he got caught up in the Gatorade bath.
Yeah, I heard that too. I watched the video and was like, maybe
you wish it was you.
No, I don't. The thought of someone else's child, like, I don't know. Do I think there's anything off with Jordan? No. Do I think he's a creeper pedo? No.
Would you let him fondle your kid?
That video was fucking weird.
It was a weird video.
It was weird. Amy?
Yeah, it was totally weird. Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Totally.
Mike thought it was hot. That's the problem.
Lastly, from Ed, cheese first. Hey there, funny.
What?
I so remember taking all the cheese off my pizza and eating it and then eating the pizza with just the sauce. I love the hot cheese and the pizza was good too. Now I wouldn't even think about ruining a perfect pizza. 3G, perfect addition to the show. I have a job where I have earbuds in all day, so I can honestly say I've listened to every episode since you started. You've always had good co-hosts, but the three of you are really great. A really great listen. Amy needs to do some viral shit so you get some free pub. Hey, can you have Greg email me the how-to on the Fire Stick? Love the show. Keep it up.
Send me that email. I'll get it to him.
Okay.
That's
forward it to me?
Send 3G a DM.
Yeah, let me give you my email. It's Greg GREGG .Henson. ETNSON at Gmail because Mike will not
Amy,
do
that
it.
was so fast. That was so fast.
She knows
and
you,
so
man.
true.
It's totally true.
She's not wrong. Yeah, he would have got that in 2028. AI would have just done it to him.
100%. Just no.
My fucking Tesla cab would have just driven the email over to his house.
How long did it take to get your laptop, Amy?
It took a minute. It took a minute.
Yeah, Greg's is sitting right there. I can see it and everything.
Well, you don't leave the house, do you?
Sometimes, yeah.
Where do you go?
To
take the kid's jacket to school?
Yeah, I've been taking the kid to school.
Like you can't be bothered.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
It's
I
just
have
so
to go
much.
talk to the class of 2030.
Have fun. All right, we'll wrap it.
Oh,
See you, everybody.
right.
That's a wrap.
See you tomorrow.
Everyone.
Hopefully,
Have
I
a
feel
great one.
better. See you guys.
Hey, go get yourself some of that stuff.
Yeah, dig
Yeah,
my dad up
I'm gonna
if you
get
need
that
some
stuff.
nose spray.
Yeah, I might do that. See you guys.